and good morning, everyone. It's Jessie checking in from Valdeser. It's Wednesday morning here in resort, and it feels like one of those proper winter mornings where the air is fresh, the village is just waking up, and there's a calm buzz around town after a bright day yesterday. It was a cold, settled night here in town. Temperatures hovered between around -8 and -6 degrees Celsius through the night, with no snowfall at all. Winds stayed mostly light, though a few brief gusts up to around 15 kilometers per hour added a sharper edge in exposed areas. Overall, a clear and frosty night leading into a crisp Wednesday morning. Around town today, we're starting off bright, with the sky clearing early and plenty of sunshine through the morning, very similar to what we were able to observe yesterday. As we head into the afternoon, cloud will gradually build, but it should still feel like a mostly sunny day overall. Temperatures in the village are set to peak at around 1 degree Celsius, so still cold, but not brutal. Winds stay very light, generally between 1 and 7 kilometers per hour, though there could be the odd gust around. You may notice the wind shifting through the day, coming from the northeast this morning, then turning easterly later on. Up on Bellevarde, the pattern is very similar, but with a sharper edge. The morning starts clearer, with cloud building into the afternoon, and overall it still counts as a sunny day. Temperatures up top will only reach around -4 degrees Celsius, so it will feel noticeably colder than in the village. Winds are a little stronger than down in town, but still fairly manageable, blowing as a light breeze between 7 and 12 kilometers per hour, mainly from the southwest. Visibility should be good for most of the day, but that increasing cloud later on may flatten the light in places. Over at the Black Sheep tonight, it's Champions League football on the big screens. Midweek football nights don't get much better than this, with big matches, a lively crowd, and that proper pub atmosphere that keeps people glued to the screens. Le Hibou is firmly in midweek comfort food mode with Wings Wednesday. Wings are just 65 cents each, so this is very much a come hungry and leave happy kind of evening. And over at Cocoricos, while it's a daily favourite, Wednesdays are a bit special. It's a big day off for a lot of seasonaires, which means the place really comes alive. Live music runs from 4 until 6 in the afternoon, before the DJ takes over until 9, rolling through apres ski classics from across the decades. Stay for the whole session, and it honestly feels like you've squeezed an entire club night into one long apres. Now for the avalanche outlook, and this is a translated summary of the official bulletin d'estimation du risque d'avalanche issued by Météo France. As always, this applies to terrain outside marked and open pistes, and you must check the full official report using the link in the description before heading out. For today, Wednesday, the 21st of January, the avalanche risk remains marked in cold-facing slopes. Above, around 1,700 metres, the risk level is marked, which means human-triggered avalanches are possible, especially in shaded slopes facing north, east and west. Below that altitude and on sunnier aspects, the risk drops to limited. The main problem right now is wind-blown snow sitting on top of persistent weak layers. Some reactive slabs are still present at altitude, particularly where the snow has been worked by recent foehn winds. These slabs are often hard and can propagate widely if triggered, meaning a single skier can release a large avalanche. Remote triggering is possible, and avalanches could reach medium to large size, with fracture depths of up to 1 or even 2 meters. Key warning signs include those classic whoomph sounds and visible wind transport. And an important reminder here, even if the snow feels soft on the surface, that does not mean it is stable underneath. Old ski tracks are not a sign of safety. On the other hand, a solid, refrozen crust can indicate better local stability, but it does not remove the risk entirely. Lower down the mountain and on sunnier slopes, the snowpack has been more affected by sun and wind, and the avalanche risk is generally lower. Spontaneous avalanches are unlikely today, though a rare full-depth glide could still occur at lower altitudes on sunny slopes. In short, conditions may look inviting, but this is a classic setup where mistakes can be serious. Careful terrain choice is essential. Conservative decision-making is key, and checking the full official bulletin before going anywhere off-piste is absolutely non-negotiable. If you're planning to explore the mountains this season, remember, off-piste skiing is dangerous. Always take a qualified guide and never go off-piste without a transceiver, shovel and probe. And most importantly, know how to use them and practice regularly. That's it from me for this morning. If you know of anything happening around resort that's worth sharing, or a spot people should check out today, drop it in the comments. Have a wonderful day out there and take care. If you're finding these daily updates useful, a quick like and a subscribe to the Val d'Isère online YouTube channel really helps support the channel and reach more people who love the resort.
For further information, Piest reports and events sponsored by Val d'Isère Tourism, please go to radiovaldisere.com, the local radio station with the most up-to-date information. Forecast information provided by medioblue.com, infoclimat.fr and mediofrance.fr. Conditions in the Alps can change quickly, so always check before heading out. Webcam pictures courtesy of the official Val d'Isère website valdisere.com.